Both camps sell the same thing, control. The manosphere says control women. The glow-up coaches say control men. Different costumes, same fear. I'm not here for theater. I'm here for connection practice. Control feels safe because it promises outcomes. It tells your nervous system, relax, we've got a script, even if that script costs you your integrity. You can delay replies, run scarcity games, toss a neg, pull back, push forward, and call it strategy. But the bill always comes due. You get short spikes of power and long hangovers of doubt. You win, but you don't trust the win or yourself. What does control theater look like? Scripted outcomes, hidden contracts, tests no one agreed to, price tags on attention at moving goalposts. The body learns to live in win-lose mode, always scanning for proof, always escalating tactics, mistaking adrenaline for chemistry. Underneath that show is fear. Fear of loss, fear of rejection, fear of being seen honestly and still not chosen. Control is a painkiller, it numbs, it doesn't heal. Connection practice is messier and real. It's the unsexy trio. Self-regulation, clean asks, and boundaries with warmth. Self-regulation means I calm my body before I text, call, or decide. Clean asks mean I say the thing plainly without bait or tests. Boundaries with warmth mean I hold my line without punishing you, without trying to train you, and without needing you to be wrong, so I can be right. When my system wants to strategize, I use clear. Clean, legal, explicit, aligned, respectful. Clean, no bait, no test. Legal, full consent, no coercion, no psychic arm twisting. Explicit, say it directly. Aligned, it matches my values and my nervous system. Respectful, dignity for both sides, including no. Here's how it sounds in real life. Texting pace. Control theater says wait 6 hours so I look high value. Connection practice says I like steady daily check-ins. If that's not your style, no harm, I'll step back. Exclusivity. Control theater flirts triangles, drops jealousy bait, pretends to be casual while acting like a partner. Connection practice says I only invest like a partner when we're exclusive. If that's not on the table, I'll keep this light or pause. Respect. Control theater uses negging and teasing to gain power, then calls it just joking. Connection practice says, I'm not available for put-downs disguised as flirting. If we continue, it's kindness or I'm out. Time and effort. Control theater withholds to make the other person chase. Connection practice says I'm available Thursdays from 6 to 9. If that works, great. If not, we can try next week. When I slip, and I will, I repair. I used a tactic because I was scared. The truth is this, I get how that landed. Going forward, I'll do that. Your boundary is valid. Repair returns me to myself, control hoards, connection owns. There are red flags and green flags that make this simple. Red flags, tests, confusion, punishments, mind reading as a requirement, mixed messages followed by blame. Green flags, clarity, congruence, consistent effort, quick repair when something misses. Red flags keep you in theater. Green flags move you into practice. If you're used to control, connection will feel uncertain at first. That's because you're shifting out of adrenaline and into presence. Presence has no script. Presence asks you to feel. Presence asks you to risk being seen without guarantees. But this is where real choice lives. This is where consent lives. This is where trust actually grows. You don't have to be perfect to start. You only need to be honest about your capacity. If you're activated, pause. If you want something, ask. If you can't offer it, say that. If your needs aren't met, step back without turning distance into a punishment. When you hold a boundary with warmth, you stop trying to manage someone's behavior and start managing your own participation. The payoff is quiet, not fireworks, quiet. A steady body, clear agreements, an ease that doesn't depend on winning. You begin to trust your word again. You begin to trust your senses again. You stop scanning for proof and start listening for truth. Control theater is certainty cosplay. It looks strong because it's rigid. Connection practice is adult relating. It looks soft because it's honest. If it costs your peace or their consent, it's too expensive. Choose the thing you can live with tomorrow. Clean asks, clear lines, calm follow-through. That's where real power lives.